Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your February 2020 monthly reading. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, you can now follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter at SecretTarot1111, and I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Capricorn, this is for you. If this resonates with you, Capricorn, please like, share, and subscribe. And leave me a comment. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Capricorn, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Capricorn out there. Please keep in mind, some of the energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. February 2020. What is going on with Capricorn for February 2020? Okay. Okay, I feel like there's communication coming in from someone that's trying to control communication. There's communication coming in from somebody that is trying to control communication. That's what I'm seeing here. You could be dealing with an Aries or somebody with strong Aries in their chart. This is somebody that you want to hear from. This is somebody that that possibly has ghosted you in the past. There could have been an ending here. You're very guarded. They're very guarded, and they haven't been completely 100% honest with you here, Capricorn. They're trying to control. Now you could be dealing with an Aries or somebody with strong Aries in their chart, but as an energy, this person's trying to control the communication, and it's like they finally break. It's like the two of you, they finally break down and reach out, and it's been a long time coming, because they've really been trying to keep control of their emotions, trying to show, they're the ones that wears the pants in this situation. Very stubborn energy that you're dealing with here. Very stubborn energy. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. Capricorn, if I'm going to read the energies of the cards. If the sign of the person that you are dealing with, or have dealt with, or will be dealing with in the future, if their sign pops up, all the better. Keep in mind, time is fluid. You could be dealing with a situation like this right now. In the future, some of you may have already dealt with a situation like this. And cross watchers, please do keep in mind that some of these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. So, let's see. They've been trying to think with their head. They're letting their ego and their pride get in the way, but their heart is going to take over. And that's where this card comes in. So now they're going to be following their heart, because this person does want to talk to you. They do. And so you're going to be getting, and I feel like there's unfinished business here. I really do, because I feel like you kind of want to talk to this person too. We have the Lovers here. So this person's going to be making a decision to follow their heart and reach out to you. You could be dealing with a Gemini or somebody with strong Gemini in their chart. There was a lot of drama here between the two of you. There could have been some jealousy, some competition, some games being played, and it brought, it wreaked havoc on the situation between you and this person. There was a falling out. There could have been an ending here. Definitely a ghosting. So 5 of Wands here, games. A lot of games being played here. And this person tried their best to take a step back. They tried their best to let it go. They tried their best to not speak to you, and their heart is getting in the way. Their heart is getting in the way. Their heart is taking over. Their emotions are taking over. So, yeah, a lot of arguing and fighting here. Do they want a second chance? It's quite possible. They've been thinking a lot about this, that's for sure. But ultimately, I feel like the ball's going to be in your court on this one. They're a little bit full of themselves right now. No offense, cross watchers. Assign the roles as you wish. They've been driven by ego and pride. So when they do reach out, it's going to be up to you if you want to answer the phone or not, basically. So judgment here, right? So at the heart of the reading, we have the Tower. Okay, so there was a lot that went down between you and this individual. And I feel like it wounded both of you. And I know what you're going to say. Well, you know, they brought this on. That may be true. But whatever the scenario is, I feel both are wounded. It hurt both. I don't think this person wanted it to particularly end, especially the way it did. So we had the Tower. There was a shakeup. There was an ending. There was a falling out. A lot of games being played. So things were shaky, and the Tower fell. Right, Capricorn? So what's crossing this is now we're both on guard. We're both on defense. It's like two very stubborn energies. But this one that you're dealing with here, Capricorn, has been a little bit extra stubborn. I feel like you are more of the more compromising of the two in the situation. Now, cross watchers, assign the roles as you wish. I'm going to keep repeating that. But I feel like you're more flexible. This one isn't flexible. This one was driven by pride a little bit, ego a little bit, but both are wounded. So both are on defense. Both walls are up here. We have the 9 of Wands. This is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, wounded warrior card. Now, there could have been some breadcrumbing going on, a very one-sided situation, but the root of this reading is, it's almost like a mutual, now that we've had this standoff, and it is like a standoff, okay? There's almost mutual respect going on, and I know how strange that sounds, but there's going to be a little bit of reciprocity here, should you choose to accept this person's communication, because they are going to be reaching out. So 6 of Pentacles, this is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, balanced, right? You see those Libra scales there? Balance, reciprocity. You put in the work, I put in the work. I don't think things were balanced before. And maybe after this Tower fell, both were wounded. I feel like I think things could honestly balance out here between the two of you. But ball's in your court here. Decision is yours if you want it. In the recent past, I feel like you kind of broke free of the situation. You wanted your freedom a little bit of the situation. Now, maybe it was this other person, but somebody in the equation wanted their freedom from this. It was too much. It was an imbalanced situation. Somebody felt breadcrumbed. So there was too many games going on. There was jealousy. There was competition. It was a whole lot of drama, and somebody wanted to be free of this because it was too painful, right? It was too painful. So we have the Fool card here. Somebody went their own way because of all the drama that was happening, okay? Now, in the near future, we have the 7 of Swords. So I feel like there's a lot of realizations here. I feel like there's a lot of miscommunications here. I feel like there's big time trust issues between you and this individual with this 7 of Swords here. And I feel like they probably don't trust you. You probably don't trust them at this point. It was just so much and just so much going on. And it was so, it just wasn't going the way that it should have went. That's what I want to say. It didn't go the way that it was supposed to go. It was promised to go. Like there was a lot of broken promises here. Not necessarily lies, but this is the thief card, and this is known as a liar, sneaking around, that kind of thing. But unkept promises here, right? And it just became too much. It was like one thing after another, and nothing panned out the way that it was supposed to, the way that it was promised. And somebody felt lied to, right? So can we trust the situation? Can we trust this communication? What does this person want? I feel like those are a lot of questions here, because crowning this reading, Capricorn, you have felt very alone. You felt ignored by this person, and I feel like they have felt ignored by you. It's like a double ghosting here. Is that possible? Is there a double ghosting going on? It's like, it's almost like this tower fell, both were wounded, and there was all this miscommunication, all these broken promises. Somebody just wanted out. And it's like a double ghosting. They ghosted you, you ghosted them. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. And both feeling ignored by each other. So 5 of Pentacles, this is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see 2 people that are both struggling, but struggling separately. You know, usually you see like this is your support system. Both are struggling through this winter, through the cold, that kind of thing. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing this as both. It's like both want to talk to each other. We're both very stubborn. There needs to be some sort of a balance here. All the drama and the games became too much. And there was this falling out. And then it was just like everyone went to their separate corners and nobody's talking about anything. So 5 of Pentacles here. This is Earth energy, and struggling with the same situation, with the same, feeling ignored and ghosted. 2 people feeling the same thing, but in separate ways, right? We went our separate ways. I do feel like this is you with the 9 of Cups. I feel like you, in the depths of your soul, you may say with your head that you truly don't want to talk to this individual. But I feel like there's some serious unfinished business here. There's a lot of things that are still unknown, still hidden here. And it's like we need to clear the air. We need to clear the air because there's a lot that went on. So 9 of Cups here. This is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So in the depths of your soul, Capricorn, maybe not with your head, but maybe with your heart and your soul, you do kind of wish that you could speak to this person and maybe at the very least clear the air. But again, it is up to you. You are trying, yes, to work on your own happiness right now, but I feel like there's this tug at your heart that you would like to speak to this person. They most definitely want to speak to you. We have the Page of Wands here. This is more fire energy. And this is good news coming in. This is a passionate communication that is coming in. This is what they're gearing up to do. I don't think it's going to land as passionate communication. But when you hear this, this is good news to you. When you see this message come in, and as simple as it will be, just the fact that they finally took that initiative, that they extended that olive branch, it's going to be good news to you. So good news is coming towards you in regards of communication with this Page of Wands. And it may stir up some passions for you as well. I think it's taken a lot of passion for them to text you, email you, message you, whatever the case may be, send you a letter, I don't know, but they will be reaching out. In your hopes and your fears, I feel like you kind of, it's a Jesus take the wheel. You just had to give it up to the universe. You had to give it up to God and let this person figure it out. You knew that there was nothing else that you could do. And maybe you know how stubborn this person can be. So you just said, you know what, here, take it. If this person wants to reach out to me, then they will. If not, then, that is what is meant for me, right? We have the universe here. Fate and destiny is at work. You would like things to change. You would like things to go into your favor. And I feel like the universe is going to deliver on that. But you definitely gave it to God, gave it to the universe, gave it to the divine, gave it to your ancestors, whoever you gave it to. You took that burden off of your back and you continued on with life. And if this person wanted to reach out to you, then that would be fine. You know what I'm saying? That would be what is meant to be. That's how you saw this situation. And I feel like that was the best route to take, because it's almost like you're going up against a brick wall here. If you did reach out to this person, they weren't ready to talk. Whatever went down between the two of you, it was high drama for most of you. And they weren't ready. Their ego wasn't ready. Their pride wasn't ready. And now they're ready. So what are they going to do? It's going to be a small olive branch. And it's taken a while. It's coming through as this earth energy with this Page of Pentacles. So it's slow, it's steady, it's sincere. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of emotion behind it, and it's a practical everyday message, right? Like, hi, how have you been? Right? That kind of thing. So there's a lot behind it, but it is a stepping stone. It is an olive branch that they are extending to you, Capricorn. So Page of Pentacles, that is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's see what else we've got. This is for Capricorn. Please clarify that Page of Pentacles for Capricorn for February 2020. What is going on with Capricorn? What is going on with, okay. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Libra or somebody with strong Libra in their chart, but the decision is up to you, Capricorn. The choice is yours. Now, do you want to accept this person's olive branch? Do you want to smooth things over? I see this could be a huge apology. This could be a huge karmic lesson with this Justice card here. It very well could lead to that. But it's up to you, right, to decide if you accept their offering. And it is small, but it is an offering. It is an olive branch. They're testing the waters here with you to see how you're going to react, to how you're going to respond. I do believe that this person has had eyes on you from a distance. I believe that they have realized your worth and kind of put you up on a little bit of a pedestal here. But I do, all in all, bottom line with this card is they want to work on the partnership with you. They want to work on it. Okay, Three of Pentacles, more earth energy here. So let's pull some romance angels and see what is going on. This is for Capricorn for February 2020. For Capricorn, what is going on? What is going on with Capricorn for February 2020? What is going on with Capricorn for February 2020? What is going on? Yeah, see, you tried to free yourself of the situation, and I think that they did too. It's where this came in. You couldn't handle it anymore. Maybe they couldn't handle it anymore. It became very toxic, okay? And they've got apologies. They want to work on things. And I feel like both want to talk. You gave it to God. You gave it to the universe to see if this person would extend themselves to you. They are. But you've been, coming through. This is you in the spread. You've been working on your happiness. You've been trying to move forward. You gave it to God. You said, Jesus, honey, take this wheel. And you gave it to the universe. Whoever you pray to, that's who you gave it to. And now the time has come that they're realizing a lot of things. They're realizing your worth. They realize that they miss you. They realize that they've been a bit of a stubborn ass. Okay, and their heart is getting the best of them. Very strong connection here with you, Capricorn, but you have been, trying to move forward. You don't want in any kind of toxic cycles. And this person was feeling that toxicity too. Things got bad. They did. So I'm seeing this, to me, is the Devil card in the tarot. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could be any kind of toxicity. This could be representing your energy, because I see this as the Devil card. And unfortunately, Capricorn, that whoever assigned those the names to the cards wasn't me. Don't blame me, right? But unfortunately, they gave you the Devil card, which is unfortunate because I don't see you all as that way. I think you all are really grounded and beautiful people. But anywho, this could be them having a hard time freeing themselves from you. Okay? They're struggling. They're struggling. But it was a toxic cycle that you guys found yourself on, and somebody decided to jump off. Now, whether that was you or them, there was a lot of ghosting going on. There was a lot of games being played. There was some jealousy here, some competition. So yeah, that is a toxic cycle that nobody really wants to be a part of. So yeah, I think they're struggling. I think they have really struggled to let you go. And I think they're coming back around. It's like they're almost coming to their senses. I feel like you did everything you could, and you didn't have any other choice but to, let them come to you, because, like I said, it was like going up against a brick wall trying to speak to this individual. But now they're going to be extending that olive branch. Whether you choose to accept it or not, Capricorn, is completely up to you. Okay? It's completely up to you. All right, Capricorn, that is your February 2020 monthly reading, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with you. For most of you, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter at Secret Tarot 1111, and I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Capricorn, what else? Next week I'm going to be working on the February 2020 How Do They Feel About You readings. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I do have a weekly schedule. And I do have a live schedule. The weekly schedule will let you know when your weekly reading will be released. And the live schedule, I usually go live every day, but Saturday around noon Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, we got a lot coming towards you, Capricorn. Wild reading here. An olive branch is being extended. If you choose to take it or not, that is entirely up to you, but communication is finally coming in. So, yeah, that's what we've got for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day and a fantastic week, and I hope you take very good care of yourself. All right, I will talk to you very soon. Take care, and God bless.